All right, boycott. Dear Billy Boycott, how do you feel about boycotting? Have you ever boycotted anything? Yes, I have. Is there any reason you would boycott a show, podcast, or company because you didn't agree with their behavior? No, or not their opinions. I would like if something sucked. So I guess that's not a boycott then, right? Anyways, he goes, I feel like you have a thick skin, so you probably only have reason to boycott a group that was censoring you or your comedy. Yeah, like would I boycott something? Would I boycott a company because of their behavior? Well, I hate bankers, but I still use them, so there goes that. Yeah, I don't know. I respect people if that's what they want to fucking do. I would put it that way. But, like, I don't know that I would... I get why people do that shit. You just have to do a lot to fucking lose me, I think. You know what I mean? Like, I hung in there with Trump and, because I root for the president, whether I like him or not. But, like, once his wife wore that, I don't really care, do you, jacket to that fucking, when she was going down to see kids that were taken away from their parents. I mean, whether they're right or wrong about their way they're handling immigration or how they want to enforce it, that goes out the window when there's some kid crying, missing his parents, and he or she's scared, and you're going to wear something like that's when they lost me, and I was just like, all right. But I still don't trash them in my act, God knows there's fucking plenty of people doing that. So I be honest with you, at this point in history, I think it's really important, rather than to walk away or something like that, it's more important to try to get something going, to talk or something. Because this screaming and yelling shit, Jesus. It doesn't make any sense. I understand why people do it. They get emotional. Jesus Christ, God knows I get fucking emotional today. This guy was supposed to move some fucking furniture out of my house, and one of the fucking workers, like I did all this work on the house, and like I love the house as much as I bitch about it, and I brought it back to life, where a lot of people did some Home Depot bullshit to it, and I tried to restore it, update it in the walls, but like outside it, try to make it look like, the time when it was created. It was, So I went and I got these vintage door handles, and somebody swiped one of them. And I swear to I got it back, though. I got it back. I raised fucking holy hell. It's one of the few times my wife didn't give me shit for losing my mind. I fucking lost my fucking mind. What is that about when somebody steals from you? It's just that it's like, I like, who the fuck, do you think I'm that fucking stupid I wasn't going to notice? Do you think I'm the kind of person that's not going to fucking pursue this? Like, oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, well, there's a reason I don't fucking own a firearm. You can't, so that's one of those things that they should do is they when you go down to get a fucking gun license, they should like spy on you for a week and just figure out what irritates you, and then they just come in and do it. Just have somebody do it to you in the parking lot and just see how much you lose your shit and just see if you should have a fucking gun or not. I would never shoot anybody, but I think I would definitely brandish a weapon. I'm fucking waving somebody's face. Buddy, I am going to shoot you in the face if you don't put your fucking hands on that dashboard. One of the most underrated performances in any Tarantino movie. The guy who played that fucking cop. In the bathroom scene. All right. Buying a Lamborghini. Hey, Billy, the financial advisor. This might be my favorite fucking question ever. Are you going to buy a Lamborghini? You ever just live vicariously through somebody? I'm more of a Ferrari guy, but God bless you. I'm not like Lamborghini guys are more flashy. Hey, Billy, the financial advisor. I'd appreciate your take. My childhood dream has been to own a Lamborghini. Then, God damn it, get yourself one. Not because of the whores, he says. I detract, but because I have a huge interest in cars and they've always been a motivation for me. Problem is, I'm not 100% sure if I should, he left a word out, drop $250,000 on a car. I know the old saying, if you have to ask, you can't afford it. It has truth to it, but I'd like to get advice from people on a big decision. Well, dude, I'm not the guy. I'm currently 27, he says. Did my master's and work a commission-based job, a realtor, and luckily had a few good years in the past. From the money I saved, I managed to buy 3 investment properties. Oh, dude, you're yes. Okay, this is all great stuff. I know technically they belong to the bank, but I've been able to build equity that way. The shitty thing is, because I've been buying these, I ended up not buying a place for myself. My parents have been nice enough to let me stay home with them. I know that this is kind of fucked up, but I'm from South Africa and it's frowned upon to move out before getting married. Well, dude, you're saving a ton of money. So I guess I kind of took advantage of that. No, you didn't. That was their rule, and you're playing within the rules. Anyways, also, you tell them I'm a Patriots fan? There's nothing wrong with that. I didn't say you can't do it. Also, I don't have a girlfriend and actually don't get laid at all, so I'm not doing it to impress girl. I could give a fuck about them. You are just a fucking asexual money-making machine here, sir. My question is, should I buy my own place first, then save up for a Lambo, or fulfill my childhood dream now? The reason I don't want to necessarily buy a place is because then I'll have a lot of pressure to find a wife, and I know no woman will ever let me spend $250,000 on a car unless I spend $250,000 on her. And because it may delay my dream another 5 or so years, and I want to enjoy it while I'm still relatively young. All right, wow. This guy's really planning out his life. I like this. Also, if it matters, I have about half of the amount I need saved up so far, and will either save up for another 6 months to a year. And yes, I've researched maintenance costs and have factored those in too. This guy's done his homework. Any help would be appreciated. Thanks for the free podcast, and any advice from Nia would be helpful too. You guys are great together, and I wish I had friends in real life like you guys. That's really nice. Now that I'm done sucking your dick, thanks, and go fuck yourself. That's hilarious. All right. Well, I think you know more about money than I do. Here's the pros to buying a Lamborghini. They do retain their value. Okay? If you don't wrap it around a fucking tree or modify it or do a bunch, put a bunch of miles on it. The weird thing about a Lamborghini is that, these fucking guys get them and then they have them for 20 years and they sell them and they always have like 800 original miles. And it's like, why the fuck did you even have it? Secondly, I don't know if it helps you. That's not a good look if your real estate agent is 27 and pulls up in a fucking Lamborghini. That would make me feel like this guy's taking way too much commission. He's fucking me. So if you're going to get it, I would not drive it to work. And as far as your worry about women, here's the secret with women is you got to be upfront with them. Okay? You have to tell them from fucking day one that this is what you're doing, and then you have to follow through and do it. And don't let them do that shit where they go, well, that was before I was pregnant. Nope. All right? Listen, I think there's a massive, bubble being built in. Now, I don't know shit, so people don't listen to me. Okay, I know I'm a bald guy, and I know I scream, but I'm not that guy on TV who yells about the stocks. I'm just a fucking stupid comedian. Okay, and I go with my gut. And my gut is because I travel around the country, I fucking look at people. All right? And what's been freaking me out is the shit that I'm talking about where it's like a fucking Thursday afternoon, I'm on the road, and I go to a breakfast place, and it is fucking packed. I'm standing in line like it's Sunday after church. And I'm just looking around going, don't any of these fucking people have a fucking job? And I'm looking at them all, and they all have smartphones, and they have fucking iPads, and they got fucking their custom fucking sneakers that they ordered. And everybody is living this fucking lifestyle. And part of this lifestyle is in building all these fucking luxury high-rise apartments. I mean, this is my 5th time around the block with this shit. All right. Started with the fucking yuppies was the first time I saw it. The fucking .com shit. The housing bubble. Everybody's getting a house, you know, from fucking 10 years ago. And now this shit. So maybe it's my fourth time through this, but this is what happens. So, I think keep doing what you're doing with your money and either stay at home. I wouldn't buy the, oh, no, I don't want to talk. It's a fucking dream of yours. So there's no way I'm going to talk a guy out of his dream or a woman or a hermaphrodite or somebody transitioning. Did I cover everybody? Am I still in show business? And then as far as the pressure you're going to get married, fuck that. Okay. At some point you got to be like, listen, I'm not doing that. Okay. I'm going to get married when I find the right person. Okay. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, just watch Coming to America. Okay. I think you're going to find a lot of themes that you can relate to.